And that's when the bubble bursts.
Oh.
So, can each of you roll me a d66? So that is basically rolling 2 dice. One is the tens, one is the singles.
Okay.
Ooh.
So we'll do it.
61?
61.
16.
Probably should have
Probably
decided
should do one
first.
first and then the other.
Yes. Shall we do that?
Yes.
Because
Because those are different
way to
things.
do that.
Okay.
All right.
That one's tens. Let's do that.
Okay. First one's tens then.
20.
20. 3.
Oh. Literally one number away from grow porcupine spines.
Wow.
That would have been amazing.
That would have been
That would have been
incredible.
so good. Oh.
Oh, you
What
take
did
your
I
armor
in
off and
fact
you're
say?
still spiky.
But instead, I mean, you're covered in this this armor, so it won't be apparent right away. But your skin sort of flutters with the same colours as the bubble for a moment, and you may now change the colour of your skin, sort of into pinks, blues, any sort of colour of the rainbow, whenever you wish.
That's
And,
really cool.
How am I going to discover this?
all right,
I shall think about it.
Leaf.
So, 24.
Well, that's the grow porcupine spines. I did say you put one up.
Yes.
On the swap.
So you can at will, and I think with Leaf this would be rose thorns.
Oh,
yeah.
That's cute.
You can sort of grow spines out of your body to perhaps protect yourself, break ropes, whatever you want to use them for. All right, so Robin.
Okay. So yeah, first one is tens. So
60.
62.
62. You feel like you can taste all of the flavours in your mouth that you weren't sort of thinking about before. You have such an amazing sense of taste that you think that you could become the most brilliant cook.
Aw, that's cute.
So yeah, you gain the chef skill, and you have this wondrous sense of taste that you can use at will.
Well, if I never get my courage back, that's a career. Brilliant.
So 14.
14. So you feel a little bit peckish as well, to be honest, and it's only a couple of minutes later that you realise that you've been chewing on a rock, and it's been fine. It's been tasty. Not the best meal you've ever had, but with maybe more experimentation, you'll find out that you can now eat through anything.
Ooh.
Oh.
Though if it's anything large, it will take 1 hour to do so.
Especially given my size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tiny.
Oh.
Wow, I'm having physics issues.
You were having chemistry or biology issues?
All the science
Damn.
issues, all of them.
A great cheer erupts from the crowd, as you can see that the crowd you can see a lot of them are getting weirder from the experience, but all of them seem to be enjoyed. Enjoyed? It's not a word. Seem to be happy with their gifts from old regular. Some of them sort of shake hands. Some of them have grown new hands and bid each other farewell and promises that they'll meet up again next year, the next time old regular goes off. As
Sorry, I have to ask. Has anything happened to Handy?
to Handy, that's a good point. Let's roll for...
Yes!
So 10, 16.
let's re-roll that one. That
Yeah,
one's,
let's re-roll
that one's
that.
iron
That's
stomach.
boring.
He doesn't
Yeah,
even have a stomach.
So 33. Why is it what's happened?
So, yeah, sorry, our producer has just read that one as well. How does he grow a second head? Well, he has to first grow a first, right? No,
Does he get
I
a head?
think.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. So you will see as he sort of perks up watching the performance that across his fortune line across the middle of his hand, it opens up, showing a row of rather normal teeth. And he gives out a short bark.
Oh.
Andy, did you have a mouth before?
Shakes his hand.
You're not like inclined to eat me now, are you?
With that, he is going to lean forwards, giving you sort of a body high five mixed with probably the biggest lick from your toes to your head. You know how when a cat as well,
Yeah.
all of the fur on one
Yeah.
side goes straight up as he gives you a lick.
I will take that as a no.
Um,
Ugh.
Well, that's new.
It's like...
Oh.
Like it's thick in my head, you know?
Yeah. I've never seen a mouse with a hand before, or a hand with a mouse. One of the
either,
two.
to be honest.
How do you know which? I've not seen either of those things. Well, I have now.
I've got both.
Andy.
You do, but
Yeah.
not in the same place.
Yes.
As I remember, there was that person who said they were going to kill me when this is over, so I think we should leave.
Oh yeah, that guy.
As the crowd thins, you see said goblin, who's just rolled super strength,
Oh no! Oh, God.
cracking all 10 of his thumbs.
Run!
And
No. I saw them first. Mine.
oh, give me a roll. 3+. He's
Fun.
Okay.
he's not smart.
Just regular roll, or
Can we try and
Regular.
look like prisoners?
Can I assist using silver tongued? I mean, he signed the paper. He's got the right paperwork and everything.
All right, throw that down to 2.
Okay.
Anything but a 1.
5.
Yay.
He says, you're going to lose him. And when you do, old doesn't have a name yet. It's going to be waiting.
That's an interesting name.
Yeah, well, it's Scandinavian.
There's Scandinavia in the Labyrinth.
He's got some troll ancestry on one side.
Why not?
True.
Bugger it.
They are here somewhere. Random goblins.
Doesn't have a name yet. It's a lovely name for a goblin.
It does. Random names. Here we go. His name is Bubel.
Beautiful. Oh,
Bibble.
Bublet?
you know, we misplaced a couple of umlaut earlier. Have you been hoarding them?
Says, I got these. Was that my voice? Yeah, probably. I got these umlauts fair and square. Look. Alright. You be on your way. Take the prisoner to the oubliette. Everything's fine.
Yeah, we're going to go to the idiot. I'm really scared.
Right,
prisoner.
we are.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's an oubliette?
You'll
Oh,
find
we were
out
in
when we
one
get
earlier.
there.
I forgot that bit.
No, it was a room with a door.
I like doors.
Yes. we made a door, if you remember.
No.
Okay.
It's like,
I'll
we'll
remember
make
for
more
both of
doors.
us.
And you may pass as he lets you go.
I walk off and immediately double back in the opposite direction, so that it looks like we're going towards the oubliette, and then don't.
So yeah, your cunning plan to sort of lose him, kind of in the mists, also sets you going in an odd direction until you come across 16. First thing that that batters your senses is smell. Especially your newly refined sense of taste. it's like a solid wall of the stuff. And clearing from the mists, you see putrid muck oozing and gushing from an enormous brick-walled sewer in the side of a steep embankment. The stench is so thick, it's stinging your eyes. Approaching closer, you can see that there's a narrow walkway on either side of the channel of sludge, but the sludge itself is pretty much solid, just gloop coming out of the sewer into the bog. This might, in fact, be the source of the bog of eternal stench. It's so powerful.
Okay, Scrooge says, it's out here, but I want to hold your nose.
Alright.
I stub my hands at the complete lack of nose this weird little snout I've got.
Oh.
What is this? It's disgusting. I'm going to be sick. I'll cough up a hairball.
Yeah.
You do think that, sewers obviously come from cities, and so the other end of this is most likely the Goblin City itself.
Got me close now. Yeah, we followed the nose this far.
We can't follow our noses anymore because we've blocked them.
No, that's true. Not really necessary at this point, but let's see if we can find an entrance that isn't teeming with filth.
That sounds good. I'm already covered in spit, so that'd
How
be
big
nice.
is the... is it like a crack in the wall, or is it like a sewer pipe?
It's a big sewer pipe. It's probably about 6 feet across. It's
Okay, so
very huge.
yeah, you could go up it, but if you were going up it and treading along the bottom, you'd definitely be getting some of that stuff.
Yeah, so there's a couple of walkway on either side of the
right,
sludge.
okay.
Okay,
So
so
it's
we don't
like,
have to go in the sludge to go in.
yeah, ye olde fantasy sewer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plenty of room for
Cats.
moles and orcs.
Catwalks,
Yeah.
yeah.
Very 1860s London. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
If you say so.
Definitely. Red
I
bread.
really do.
Yeah.
What was the plan? To
Walk along one side of it? I
Yeah.
guess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
See where it goes.
making sure we are not in bodily contact at any point with the ooze.
Staying on handy.
Okay, so
I
as
like
you
splashing.
Bad idea. Really
Don't
bad
splash.
idea.
Don't splash. You'll smell forever. It'll be terrible.
No splash.
I'm going to stay on a shoulder that's close to the wall.
Splash elsewhere, not here.
Splashing's fun.
Not here. We're just gonna have
Really
to
not fun here.
Splash.
Should have splashed back at old regular.
So as you guys make your way forwards, can I get a sort of keeping your balance, making sure you're not sort of slipping on anything roll? Difficulty 3, fairly easy. Friendly beast, you will be hindered for this one.
Splash. 2. That's a splash.
Oh, no.
And from you guys as well. Oh no.
No, absolutely not.
Can I take one to try and jump onto the wall as you fall?
Yes, definitely.
You're on me.
Well,
We're all gonna sing forever. Except you.
Amazing.
so as you're sort of sneaking down the edge of this sewer, 16. There's a sort of a big door on your right as you're sneaking sort of past it. The door opens violently, knocking the three of you sort of backwards into the water. I think sort of you land first, you land on top, and then you land. Leaf lands first, so Robin lands on top, and then Scrog.
Ow.
Oh.
Spikes.
Ow, 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 ow.
Ow.
I have spikes too now.
That's true.
Spikes all round.
From the other side of the door, the opener appears to be a goblin with hair that seems to come out of everywhere except the top of his head.
Oh.
He seems to be wearing rather cute sort of striped pajamas.
Oh.
He has a fluffy teddy bear that he's sort of dragging behind him. He's also about 5 foot tall, and the pajamas don't quite fit him. As he looks at you blearily, sort of lying in the sewage. If you could write down "smell bad" as well on your floors.
Yes. Smell bad.
No.
Oh dear.
And he says, "What are you doing here?"
Splash.
It's apparently splashing, but also trying to get to the castle.
Like, do you live down here?
Because I guard. I do some guarding and
Right.
some sleeping.
Yeah.
Go up onto the ceiling while this is happening.
I do both of those things as well.
Oh.
Which way is the castle?
It looks at you curiously. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to tell people that.
No, it's fine. They're with me.
Yeah, we're with him.
Slip behind him and go. Got an impulse and I'm going to follow it.
Oh no.
Oh, what is it?
This is the voice of your conscience. You should help these people. They seem trustworthy.
All
All
right.
the things you could have done, I did not see that.
I love it. Difficulty 6, but it's improved. Because it's silver tongue.
Just on the off
So
chance.
dumb. You do not deserve for this to
It's
work.
just so sleepy.
Yes. Oh. My mum always said I was never going to get one of those.
Oh.
Oh. But, yeah. You guys seem nice.
We are nice. We're really nice.
Yeah. Well,
I'm nice.
you don't. You seem shifty, and I'm not sure why you're here, but I'm going to follow my conscience. But, Goblin Castle's just down the sewer. Sorry. Then you'll make your way to the sewer processing place. Then you're in the city. It's just go to the middle, and there's a big castle.
Great.
Right, so
Enjoy your
Damn.
nap.
that way.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
And you can make your
I
way.
assumed you were going to sing him to sleep or just like do literally anything else.
See, I was thinking you were gonna like garrote him. You were raring to take this to a very.
Oh yeah, is Mrs. Worm in fact a silkworm?
Oh.
I mean, there's a point where I was considering dropping on his head from above.
I love it.
I'll pop back onto your shoulder.
You make your way onwards through the sewer, encountering no further resistance.
You all smell terrible.
It's not our fault. It was a splashing that did it.
Splash. Page 210. So, as you make your way through the sewer, you will find sort of you'll hear the grinding of gears and pumps from above you, and shafts of light coming from sort of manhole covers in the ceiling. The way forward seems blocked by a grating, and then there's a couple of sort of manholes that you could push through to get to the world above.
But we need to go up, don't we?
Yeah. Now, some of these they're you can turn them around. So if people put little arrow markers or anything on them, you can turn them around so they say the wrong way. Oh no, bad thought.
Maybe for people who come after us, that would be good.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to open this,
All right.
don't we?
Can you give me a boost?
Yes.
Right.
As you lift up, so if you're washed again with the eternal smell of Leaf and the trio in general. I think with you lifting up, you can twist the manhole and push. It seems to have quite a sort of resistance to it, but if you push real hard and roll me a 5 or 6.
I'd like to assist if I can by climbing up the side. Does it look like there's like a lock or a hasp or something? Or is it just hefty?
It seems just hefty.
I was wondering maybe because if there's like some, can I try and nibble out the sides of it to give it a bit more push?
There doesn't seem to be any sort of any hole in it whatsoever. It seems pretty much watertight.
Oh, okay, no. So this is like a solid. Yeah.
Is someone standing on this? Just
roll me 4, 5 or 6.
Hey!
Okay. Pushing and pushing and pushing. You finally manage to heave this manhole up, and when you do, the water that was behind the manhole starts to flow through. You push it to one side, but there's a deluge of sort of water that is a little bit better than the stuff. It's almost cleaning you off a little, but it's not nice. And so all you can do is sort of hold on to the edges of this manhole, or goblin hole, I guess, as we're in Goblin City, as the water starts sort of pouring down into the sewers. What do you do?
Hang on for dear life.
Yeah, until it's drained.
Kind of want Handy to try and grab everyone. Like,
Oh, and a sort of
I don't know.
yeah.
If everyone could grab on, it could like swim upwards like a jellyfish. That's what I'm
Oh,
thinking
yeah,
of.
that's-
So I'm going to say it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. That's what I want to do.
I think Handy's
Everyone grab on.
perhaps a strong swimmer. But, let's find out. So yeah, as the deluge continues, can Handy roll me a, I think 5 or 6.
No.
Oh.
But,
Front crawl was not the appropriate
yeah,
stroke.
no.
Butterfly?
Yeah, you can't quite
It's a bit like
work out.
flailing.
It's all you can sort of do to grip on to the side of the sewer as this water sort of pours down.
I'm really heavy. That could be a problem. We're in water.
What benefit? Oh no, you're right.
I can't breathe underwater. It'd be great if I could.
Yeah, unless you have the blue tunic.
Is it perhaps at this point I discover, hey, my skin can change colour?
How can this help? So currently we've got Leaf holding up Scrog sort of holding onto the manhole, and you're on Scrog's
Yeah,
shoulder.
I'm holding
at
the
the
scroll.
moment. That's Mrs. Worm on Scrog's shoulder, and Sir Robin
Slingshot doesn't help in this situation.
holding on to Handy.
Can I try climbing up? Like grow thorns on my hands and claw my way up.
I like it, yeah. So if you can make me a 4, 5 or 6.
Yes, I will try. Ooh, 5.
But, yeah, you start making your way up slowly, and sort of climbing over Scrog, and I think you can get your head and shoulders through the manhole, squidging Scrog to one side, and you'll see, there's the water is sort of pouring through, and in fact you'll be blocking a fair amount of it, so you guys can
Breathe,
get your lives together. And it seems you can see sort of daylight above you at the top of the water, the pool of water that is draining out into this sewer. But,
Can I try pulling people up so they can try swimming up?
Who would you like to try pulling up first?
Scrog's closest.
Yeah.
Yes. So
I think with Scrog you'll get
this
this as well.
Yeah, you're on Scrog right now.
You're just throwing me in the air like a baby.
Well, in the water.
Oh, right.
I try and get handy to like grab onto the side of the manhole where you are so that I can climb onto you. And then hopefully the hand can like pull itself up.
Okay, so if you can both roll me a sort of lifting and pushing check. We're looking from fours for both of you. Yeah, you're able to do that in fairly short order, pulling your way up and eventually sort of up into this pool. There's sort of forming a bit of a whirlpool around the manhole, but
Times everyone up.
Yeah, I thought we chose death by partying instead of death by drowning, but like fine.
Maybe. Well, we didn't drown.
We didn't drown.
We should put this back.
Let's remember that.
Alright.
We are still dressed for a party.
Yes, you look lovely.
I'm going to try and pull the cover back into place.
Nice. So yeah, you sort of pull the cover over, and you guys will sort of appear. There seems to be maybe a big water leakage. This is in the middle of a street, middle of a road that seems to be filled with this water. You guys managed to sort of get to the coast of the water puddle, and sort of maybe shake yourself off.
First, like fuck down.
You're not sure whether you'll ever truly feel clean again, but
I just creak ever so slightly when I move because the armour's got wet.
Aww.
So ahead of you, you will see 4 goblins who appear to be holding placards that are facing away from you, so you can't see what they say, and sort of lifting them above themselves. None of them seem to have noticed that you've sort of emerged from the water behind them.
Does it look like a protest? It's not like a goblin protest.
Does seem like might be the case.
Oh, do I know what they might be protesting?
Do you want to roll me a knowing about stuff as you're a goblin? So you'll have improved
Okay.
for your sort of goblin features. Difficulty 5.
Okay. 6.
6. So you know that it is tradition in Goblin City to strike at least 3 times a week. Especially if you're being made to do real work.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, if you're not striking, then they're just going to make you do more work. So it looks like these sewer workers are probably striking over what?
It's industrial action.
You don't know.
Terrifying.
Goblins of the sewers unite. You've nothing to lose but your chains.
Are they pole chains?
Your pull chains, yes.
Hang on, the goblins are the ones that are after me, except for you, because you're a nice goblin. If they're on strike, they're not going to be doing their job, so maybe we can just go?
Yes.
Throwing that out there? Is that a thing?
Sneak past.
Yes.
Do sneaking. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Can I have a sneaking roll from the lot of you? It's not going to be hard because they are striking. Difficulty 3. Leaf, I'm going to ask you to be hindered here.
Oh, but I've got sneaking and hiding.
Oh, you do? Oh, in that case,
So-
then you're fine. In fact, improved.
Oh, lovely.
You've got
What did you get?
I failed,
Oh no.
but it's okay.
I got
I
a
have a plan.
So, like,
Yeah.
you're not the worst one to fail in all fairness. 3.
3.
You have a sneaking and hiding song. That's adorable.
Yeah.
It's self-defeating.
Useless, but adorable.
Sneaking around the Goblin City.
So as you sort of sneak past, you'll hear a bit of the chant. We don't want to work in a sewer. I don't feel like we need to be any clearer.
Simple strike, yeah.
Yeah.
They know what they want. Yeah,
So-
cool.
One of them turns to you. He appears shabby and mean, and you know this goblin actually. You've seen him before. His name is Trisoup.
Trisoup.
And he's actually very shabby and very mean. And he sort of raises his placard, says, "Scrog,
Yeah.
it's been ages."
Oh.
You son of a gun! What are you doing around here? I thought you were off in the boonies.
Oh, no. I was brought back here to make sure no one's crossing the picket line.
I mean, he looks at the side of the sign, which just says no. When you strike as often as they do, it's good to have multi-purpose placards.
Yeah, just have one.
Are there a couple that have like little, almost like a fold over?
So, in my head, they're just saying things like no and ugh. Enough.
Enough of this.
Yeah, enough of this sort of thing.
What are you doing with this sort of thing?
But he seems to mostly be like checking the way it's facing and the way you've just come from. And he says, haven't you already crossed the line? Here. You don't even have a placard. Come on.
No, well, it's, while you're protesting, I'm making sure no one's, selling us out from underneath us.
But, looking out for scabs, eh?
Yes. It's an important thing.
Give me a roll. I like the lie. So 3+, I think.
Okay.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Not sure what we would have done with that if you'd failed. Didn't have a plan at all.
Well, you haven't been noticed, so it's fine. Only I would be in hot water.
Well, I'm just going to leave you. Bye.
It's fine.
You don't get to play anymore.
Anything.
But,
Over an hour. That's
Says-
horrifying.
oh. Have you found any?
Well, there was this one I did see, down by the exit to the sewer, but I don't think they're particularly bothered. Maybe they would. Maybe it's their day off anyway. They seem still dressed for bed.
Those would be the sleepers.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of their job. They shouldn't be working. They should be striking.
Well, they're definitely sleeping mainly. At least the one I saw looked like they were intending to.
I should have a word with... And as he continues to speak, you notice walking from the end of the street is a impossibly tall figure. Slender fingers.
Oh, no.
A crown
Fingers.
made of silver. And it is Malus.
I jumped
The Goblin
behind the
King.
nearest placard.
So yeah, you jump behind a placard, and the group of 4 goblins sort of turn to you curiously, then sort of turn to where you were looking, and you swear you can see the jealousy in their eyes that they didn't think of jumping behind a placard.
Goblin rights.
Are we hidden somewhere by this point?
Oh yeah, you guys have managed to
Yeah,
sort of
Peeking out of something.
get into an alleyway, sort of peeking around the edge, and Marlus will say, "What are you doing? This is not the time." The goblins all nod. And, yeah, right you are, Goblin King, sir, friend. I mean, not friend, boss, sir. Oh, this? No, not striking. No, this is no less work. No less work. The same amount of work as we've always done. I do not have time for your frippery and lies. Sir Robin and his crew have made their way into the land of yore. It will be no time at all until they have made their way to the Goblin City, and I need every goblin in the army looking for them. All eyes. If you see anything of suspicion, I need him found. Understand? Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, anything suspicious. Right on it. This, don't need this if I'm looking for anyone. Be right on that. And all 4 goblins run in opposite directions.
Am I still under the placard?
I think, so the placard's been sort of thrown away, so you can sort of hide behind it.
Yeah.
The Goblin King looks from side to side, thinking that no one's seeing him. Steps forward, sort of looking into the pool of water, into his own reflection. Smiles. Checks himself. And then walks away.
Love it.
And in the silence that follows, you guys are able to sort of
Slip away.
Thanks for watching our video. If you'd like to learn more, you can find us on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. You can also like and subscribe to be told when we release new videos.
Come join our band of privateers at Flintlocks and Fireballs, a British 5th edition D&D actual play podcast in the unique Napoleonic setting of Calcinia. Follow our halfling gundad, anachronistic rock star, and sugar-fueled child sorcerer as they sing original sea shanties, topple governments, haggle with hags, and weep bitter, bitter tears. New episodes every Tuesday.